We had so much fun visiting this filming location for not only Murder in Coweta County, filmed in 1983, but we found out that the movie Tank with James Garner, as well as Fried Green Tomatoes, filmed here. Love it! All right, guys. Hey everybody, we are in Zebulon, Georgia. I brought you here because I was really curious to come here because this courthouse is where they filmed the movie Murder in Coweta County. Now, they filmed in Greenville, some of that courthouse, and that was where Wilson Turner was brought. But here in 1983, whoo, pretty butterfly up in the tree. That pretty butterfly. That. This is the square. Cute little town. And this is the courthouse steps. This looks like it right here. And I'm going to get my pictures out to show you what I'm talking about. It's got a lodge here at the corner, a Masonic lodge. And these storefronts, we want to try to match up some of those. Looking back at the movie, I realized that the storefront across the street from the courthouse was used as a soda shop pharmacy. And we'll go back and check that out on another trip. But right here are the steps of the courthouse, where Johnny Cash came. I see a historic marker, so we'll walk over there and check that out. But this was better for filming than Newnan Courthouse, even though the story actually played out in downtown Newnan. The Newnan Courthouse had been remodeled and did not fit the style of architecture needed for a movie portraying a 1940s event. Now, I'm going to put some screenshots up for you, and I'm going to actually see if we can get inside, because I believe that inside is where they filmed the interior of the court scenes. Now, some of these trees are really grown up, and there is a scene, like I said, I'm not sure the camera angle, but June Carter Cash as Mahaley Lancaster walks up with her sister Sally, and they come to this courthouse. All right, I'm going to sneak around the corner. Oh wow, what a shot with those clouds going over. How beautiful is that? It's a really attractive courthouse, and I believe this is the front door from the show. Let's go find that historic marker, and Mark's going to sit, I guess, relax. I'm going to circle the courthouse. Got some real pretty flowers. It's hot. It's August 2nd, 2025. This beautification project to honor the memory of Thomas Nelson, the Revolutionary War patriot. Interesting. So Zebulon was named for an early settler who came here. Oh, now maybe this is the door that they showed on the... No, it was up steps, so no. But very interesting architecture here at the courthouse in Zebulon. Like I said, this was used in the filming of Murder in Coweta County, and we looked it up. And it was also the scene of the filming of a movie called Tank with James Garner. We're going to see if we can look that up as well. But we're going to go see this historic marker, because we cannot walk past a historic marker. We love them so much. And we're going to see if we can get the right camera angle for the front door. I've got some still shots that I'm going to show you. It's a busy little town. We are in Pike County. Okay, so this is talking about Pike County. 1822. Originally part of Spalding, Upson, and Lamar counties, it was named for Zebulon Montgomery. He was the leader of an expedition to trace the Mississippi River to its source. Later, he explored the interior of Louisiana, made brigadier general in 1813, and was killed in Toronto, Canada, while commanding American forces there. First officers of Pike County commissioned were Willis Whatley and Sheriff Broadnack. Very interesting. It even lists the coroner, James Lowry. Interesting. And let's go see what Mark's found around the corner, because I'm not sure. I think that other step was the one used in the show. It really looks like the door. But let's go walk the whole way around the courthouse and see. People are looking at me funny because I'm out here talking to myself, but I'm really talking to y'all. But it looks like I'm talking to myself. So bear with me. There's the sheriff's office. Looks like a newer building. Nope, that door around the corner must have been it. I'm assuming this is still where people come and pay their property taxes and that type of thing. This is definitely the back. Bunch of air conditioner units. So yeah, I would assume that first door is the door from the show. And I'm not sure the camera angles for the movie Tank. But I am assured it's definitely the back of the courthouse. Let's go back to the front of Murder in Coweta County. Now, if you know anything about murder in Coweta County, you know that John Wallace was accused of murder. The Wallace trial was the first murder conviction in Georgia where there was no body ever found. Corpus delicti. No body, no murder. Two African-American gentlemen, Albert Brooks and Robert Lee Gates, testified against him in the courthouse in Noonan. But the Noonan courthouse wasn't acceptable for some reason for filming, even though other things had filmed there. In those days, it was 1983, and they used this courthouse for filming, and the bees are going crazy in this beautiful garden area. Get a little B-roll here. On the square. Gardenias. I'm going to invent smell-o-vision for you to be able to smell these beautiful gardenias. All right, here's another door with steps. But I think that one around the corner is the one that was from the show. So let me get out my still shots. And we'll go around to that other door and compare and contrast. And of course, some stuff on the square. There is a scene where a woman gets out of her car. That would have been in the street there. Huh? Oh well, you're good at parking. And there, yep, that's us in the crooked parking job. We're getting notorious for that, but look at this view. That's real pretty there. It's a similar vibe and architecture to the courthouse in Covington, which you may be familiar with. Ooh, little lizard. Hey dude, it went away. Pretty one. very similar vibe from...
We won't go in there with that. No electronic device.
What? I don't know about that. I'm going to see if I can go in just a minute. But first, let me compare you guys to these still shots I have. Hold on, let me find them. Because I'm pretty sure Miss Mahaley Lancaster would have walked up this direction.
Miss Mahaley, Miss Sally, I appreciate you coming to testify this morning.
Well, I was just doing my duty, Sheriff. You know, justice must be served.
Miss Mahaley, I notice you have a different hat on today.
Well, the other one's from World War I. Belonged to my brother. He got killed in action.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's all right. We still talk.
From the movie. Now, of course, she came to... Miss Mahaley Lancaster came to the actual courthouse in Noonan to testify at the age of 71. She was much older when she testified against John Wallace, but she wasn't frightened of him. If anything, he was frightened of her. But they used this courthouse for the filming. Let me get some still shots out for you guys. Hang on. All right, so I'm gonna put this still shot in, but here we have the door. And this matches up perfectly. Of course, the shrubbery has been trimmed and so forth, but this is where the folks came up. Right here to this door.
How you doing?
So you know a little of the local history. We
Yes,
just happened to meet up with a fellow on the steps here.
My undergrad is in history.
Oh, wonderful.
So, yes,
Neat.
I studied history and
How many generations your family, did you say?
7. My kids are the 8th generation in Road in Upson before they even named the place, 1820s.
So they came with the land lottery.
Yep.
We just met a gentleman in Noonan who's a lawyer, and he's got on his wall his family's original paperwork and a seal.
Second landlord, the first landlord we got in Elbert County. We're originally from North Carolina in the 1700s.
Gotcha, gotcha. Most from Noonan came in from South Carolina.
And Pike County is, and like Upson, is originally broken off from Monroe and formed, but this courthouse was erected in 1900. Upson is 1905. They just built a new courthouse in Upson. They renovated this one in 2012, as you can see in the light.
Yeah.
And this was where they filmed Murder in Coweta County.
Were you around during the filming? Do you remember any of that?
No, that was before my time. I've only been,
You were probably a kid then.
Yes, I was only 10.
Yeah.
Or 9 when they probably filmed it.
Right.
Pike County
I think it was 83, so it's been 42 years now.
Pike County took the place of Coweta because Coweta had already built a new courthouse in the 70s.
Right, and so it didn't look historically correct.
Correct, yes. And the original murder, the historical murder, took place in Meriwether County. And
correct.
It played itself.
Well, the murder took right over the line in Moreland. Correct.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That played itself as far as Meriwether County.
Meriwether County, you got away.
Yeah, it got to play itself, and then because Coweta had already renovated it.
Right, now in Greenville, they did do some actual filming related to Wilson Turner leaving the jail.
Right.
And he did stay in that jail, and that's still there.
Yes.
So that's really cool. We know the lady who owns it. It's a private home. And the jails, the cells just have retained their
But as far as the courthouse, they renovated it, put a couple $1 million, added it
into this one.
Put it in a smaller.
But they've retained the architectural quality of it.
But the additional was to add a smaller courtroom and an addition to the backside, so you'll see the backside looks similar in court.
Right.
I mean, as far as architectural structure, but it's an addition. So the courtroom has been renovated. None of the original tables are there.
Right.
They took those old rickety ones out about in 2000.
So, but the interior shots of the movie were filmed here as well.
Correct.
That's what I was looking at, because I rewatched the movie several times, and I was wondering if it was. So.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to walk in.
Oh, okay, cool.
The old stairwell and all that's right there.
So in the movie, there would have been an older door here because that's where he comes in. And remember, he brings out the checkerboard.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Luther, don't you be cheating Woody.
But I'll take a look.
Doesn't exist anymore, but that's the old sheriff's office from murder in Coweta County.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna see if she'll let me. I don't want to get anybody on camera, but I'm gonna. Just looking about the history related to the movie filmed here. So, and this was his office. So this is where Johnny Cash actually interviewed the men, and he was like, oh, they pulled up in the getaway car.
Sheriff Potts, this is a real pleasure. I've been wanting to meet you for quite a while.
These your clothes. Steve, is this the man you saw beating Wilson Turner?
Yes, sir. That one, too. He drove the car.
Wallace, you are under arrest for the kidnapping and murder of Wilson Turner.
Now, just a minute. Murder? What murder? Where's the body?
Man, do you realize who it is you handcuffed him?
I realize who might be next.
Let's see. Oh, okay. He's gonna let us sneak upstairs. Only still shots allowed inside the courthouse, but we have been able to put together a few pictures to show you some of the different productions filmed here.
All this is the same, and they renovated that upstairs, and then those are the old chairs that they moved down here.
Huh.
Those are the old jury chairs and the old.
Neat.
So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, well,
7,
you know.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there'd be 12 jurors, 2. So that's the 16 right there. It's
Huh.
two.
Now get on with this trial.
Coweta County, case number 446, the state versus John Wallace. The Honorable Samuel J. Boykins presiding.
It was Johnny Cash who discovered the book Murder in Coweta County, and he approached CBS to make this made-for-TV movie in 1983. Many people still find it disconcerting that Andy Griffith played such a mean man as John Wallace.
Where's the body?
John, don't worry. I'll see a judge. Arrange bail.
Ain't gonna be no bail.
That's not for you to say.
There ain't gonna be no bail. Well, take him to county jail.
Sheriff, you're going to be very embarrassed about this.
This is where Mahaley would have walked up from the movie. And indeed, we are here. And I got in the courthouse, but only still shots. Is that the bugs in the trees and stuff? Cicadas? Sounded like it. Boy, it's kind of noisy here, isn't it? So this is the courthouse for murder in Coweta County.
Mark, can I drive this time?
Since to help me, Will. And ask him to do us a personal favor to me. If that's not enough, tell him there's a $500 reward.
Out here in Zebulon, because this is where they actually filmed Murder in Coweta County. Cool. Such a charming little town. What a great visit we had here. We hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And hey, if you want to help us buy some breakfast or batteries or all the stuff we need to bring you these cool histories and mysteries, go to Venmo and do that. We would not say no. We would say thank you. Check out our next video. We found another cemetery.